More than $10 billion in federal money for child care and social services now frozen for 5 Democrat-led states amid concerns of fraud.
The Department of Health and Human Services cut funding to Illinois, Colorado, California, New York, and Minnesota yesterday. Local 6's Drayton Charlton Perrin looked into this. He's in the newsroom for us now. Drayton, this freeze is a response to fraud?
Yeah, Jen, in a statement from Andrew Nixon with the Department of Health and Human Services, he says Democrat-led states and governors have been complicit in allowing massive amounts of fraud to occur under their watch. But child care workers I spoke with in Illinois aren't sure where those allegations are coming from.
If there is fraud, it's not in regular child care.
Jill Andrews owned Kitty College of Fairfield, a daycare in Illinois, for 30 years. In that time, she's never seen anything like what her state is accused of.
But I have no knowledge of anyone that's been involved in any kind of fraud.
The freeze targets low-income families who rely on the Child Care Assistance Program.
Those parents cannot afford to pay you any more than the copay. Parents can't go to work, or their children are in unlicensed care.
And the daycares themselves could go under.
We have many centers that are 50 to 80% of their enrollment is the CCAP program. If they went without funding for 90 days, they would close. And maybe less than that.
Home daycares aren't exempt. A woman who runs one in Carbondale says if she doesn't get her funding for January, things will get tight.
I probably would move things around. I wouldn't provide care the times that I do now. I would go to later on and then find another source of revenue during the day.
Of the $10 billion in frozen money, nearly $2.4 billion is being withheld from the Child Care and Development Fund, around $7.3 billion in temporary assistance for needy families, and $869 million from the Social Services Block Grant. Jen, top.
Drayton, thanks. In response to the freeze, Governor J.B. Pritzker responding on social media.
Yeah, he said, quote, thousands depend on these programs and now their livelihoods are at risk. It's wrong and cruel. We'll take every step possible to defend Illinoisans.